Hey guys, it's a couple days late, but better a couple days late than to just wait till next Friday. Um, Today I'm going to talk about A Series of Unfortunate Events, the TV show miniseries thing on Netflix. A Series of Unfortunate Events I have loved since the first book came out in like 1998. I remember my teacher reading it to me when I was in like kindergarten, and I've loved it ever since then. I own all 13 books and I still remember all of them in like great detail. That's how much I love it. Um, Let me preface this by saying that I did not like the Jim Carrey movie. I did not think that the right, it didn't have the right mood or atmosphere of the books. I thought Jim Carrey was silly but not scary, and I feel like Count Olaf is a good mix of silly and scary, and I feel like that the books are a good mix of like kooky and depressing, and that the movie was just like stupid and silly or whatever. But the TV show was very excited about because it's Netflix, so they can do have more liberties. They can do whatever they want, and Lemony Snicket or Daniel Handler was way more involved and actually wrote the episodes and helped with the show a lot more. And Neil Patrick Harris, Count Olaf, I mean, I knew that was gonna be perfect from the start because he's really good at mixing creepy and silly. Like he does that really well. Like he did that with Doctor Horrible, so I knew that he'd be a good Count Olaf, and I was not disappointed. He was like the most amazing part of the show. Like every part was great, but he was the most amazing. He stood out. Like he should get a freaking Emmy. That's how good he was. He was a perfect mix of terrifying and silly. And and for some reason people are criticizing how kooky it is, but I want to be like, do you remember the books at all? Because it literally is exactly like the books. The books are kooky and weird while also being depressing. It's a perfect mix. And it may seem a little bit more so on a TV show, but it's because you're seeing it visually instead of just reading the kookiness in a book. So it's going to seem a little bit more kooky, but it is exactly emulating the exact themes and atmosphere of the book. So I don't really understand the criticism for that because it's literally exactly like the books. So if you don't like the show, then I don't think you really understand the books. But anyways, it was amazing. The guy that played Monty for book 2 was amazing. Everybody in it was amazing. Patrick Warburton was the perfect voice, like absolute perfect voice, Lemony Snicket, and I love how they integrated him into the story and all that, like in the narrating and things like that. Like that was perfect. Like having him show up in all the scenes while he was narrating and stuff. It was perfect and involving and feeling like you really got to see like his involvement with the Baudelaires and all that was great. Like, and the way they added the mystery into it in different ways because it's visual, not like a book, and you have to do that differently. And like the twists at the end of the season and everything, it was just amazing. And they did 8 episodes for 4 books, so they really got to delve into every detail of the book, and it was amazing. If you are an absolute super obsessed fan of the books like me, you will love the show, so go watch it.